Pisces. What do you need to know? Week commencing 1st of April, take you through to about the 8th. So Astro DJ, what can Pisces have, please? Oh, many rivers that flow, is it? Might be UB40 or what's the other one? Not sure. Many rivers that flow. So if it is UB40, but they're showing me UB40 anyway, probably not them, probably the other one. Ali Campbell, so those names may be important. Can't remember what his brother was called. There's two brothers in a band, like a reggae band. A lot of people thought there was black when there wasn't. So assuming someone is something they're not. Never assume, and always pause before sending texts or messages that may be taken wrongly. Always reread it first and make sure that it can't be read another way. I'm terrible for not putting punctuation in my messages, and sometimes they come across very wrong to others. So how you read something may not be how someone else reads them. So make sure that you check all what you're sending before you do. Pisces. Pretty sure they're not here. So which one is it? They're not telling me. I'm still got Ali Campbell going around my head. So Ali doesn't necessarily mean a male though. It could be Ali short for Alison. So, and I'm sure probably that many rivers that flow is not what it's called, but I will find it. Oh, non-action. No, why is there a second any action at this minute? There's no passion in a relationship perhaps, or there's a bond, but it's not a sexual one. Perhaps problems in the home life, or delays in buying a new house, or moving, or a celebration. But you're not saying yes when you mean no anymore. You're putting your boundaries in place, which is good. Trouble and treachery is being caused by someone who loves staring the pot. Normally she is dark and this one's blonde. Children could be involved. Finances, family unit, 10 years. There's quite a bit of money involved. Somebody's probably after that. And you're having to say no. Don't pander to ungrateful people. Don't sacrifice yourself for others. Don't play the martyr or the victim to get what you want. This is a mental prison of your own making in a crisis where somebody's acting too hasty. A fire sign possibly. There is no major arcanas in this, so it could be an inner conflict that's going on with you and no one else. The money's there, but there just seems to be overthinking and hasty actions. But there's love there as well, so it's probably, there's no real issue, just somebody likes causing trouble in an empty house by the look of it. So nobody's taking any action about it. Well, what's that about? So they're just allowed to stomp about and say what they think and get away with it then, are they? No, because you're putting your foot down, aren't you? Because if you say yes when you mean no, you're going to breed contempt. Watch out for people trying to cause trouble over nothing. Mountains out of molehills. So if that's all you've got, Pisces, to worry about, then that's brilliant. There may be impotence issues or no sex please with British, just an early stage of a romance. There's an apology coming your way though, possibly someone dark complexion, somebody with a limp, or someone in uniform, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, or those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February. If somebody's rubbed you up the wrong way, probably a Gemini, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's fast moving, rapid communication that gets up your nose, and it's an obstacle to overcome, an enemy, but it may be that you're being your own worst enemy. Like I said, too harsh with your words, but you might not have meant them that way, but that's the way it came out. Stop comparing yourself to others and feeling like you should be further on than you are, or you've put in all this effort and you've got nothing. You're very disappointed with something. Stop crying over spilt milk, dwelling on the past. Look at your cup as half full instead of half empty, because Spirit are giving you a full cup of happiness. It may be the conception of a child. It is a beautiful thing that will make you very happy, even if you don't think so at this time. But Spirit are giving you the gift. You've been working on something perhaps for at least 3 years, perhaps study, where you realise that it's not paying off. It's not for you. So a team's not working out anymore. So, but you'll be able to release this burden soon. You're on the home stretch. That burden was probably not yours anyway, so it's time to get rid of the dead wood. Yeah, it is going to cause heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. There may even be someone who passes with a heart attack. There is a passing or a death possibly at the front of this. It could be the past or in the future. Or it could be that you're saying, stick a fork in me, I'm done, I've had enough. You stabbed me in the back too many times. There's a codependent situation here where somebody needs to stand on their own 2 feet. But I don't think it's you. It's time to cut people down to size and let them realise where they'd be without you. Because they've made you feel less than, and that's not fair. Don't dim your light and don't be giving to others when they're not giving to you. We don't give to receive, but we certainly aren't doormats either. Yeah, there is going to be conflict and competition. There's no two ways about it, but don't back down from it. Things are going to be coming crystal clear. Yeah, those born on the 18th, living on past it, your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. You are going to see things very, very clearly. You're no longer going to be torn between what you should do and what you want to do. The number 18 is massively important in a positive way. You've worked hard, you've put all the effort in, and now you are communicating what you want, and you're going to be successful. But yep, you can't sit back on your laurels, so you've got to keep putting effort in, or someone has. There is unconditional love of a water sign child, or someone bringing in the early offers of a love situation. Be careful you don't miss this opportunity. It's a gift from Spirit, that or you may have already missed an opportunity with someone a year ago. But there is a reunion, someone's coming back and they're going to try again. Happiness and joy. But there'll be no apologies, there'll be no movement forwards in finances. Right now you're stuck. You have to find what you're passionate about, the spark in life, and then move forward to something new. Could be a celebration, could be a get-together now that with the lockdowns easing, maybe you're reuniting with family and friends, etc. No biggies though, no major arcana here, it's all a bit in it. There is a loss, it is something that you're having to get over. There may be for very few of you a third party, but it's no great loss to you. There's a female enemy yet to overcome. There's a very important female in your life that you look up to. There is a gentleman that's partying a bit too hard, drinking too much, Jack the lad. There is someone born 1970, like I said, plus or minus 12 February to February, involved somewhere, a loyal heart, somewhere, someone who is loyal to you. Someone's holding the breath to see what will happen next, and you've got to have pride in yourself, self-respect. Not too much pride there, because pride comes before a fall, and look at the bigger picture. Will it matter in 5 years' time? There may be big conflicts, possibly someone in uniform coming into your life, and you've lost hope because someone has been doing something they shouldn't in broad daylight, stealing, thieving, lying, deceit, and as yet you don't know about it, I don't think, but it's going to become very, very clear, and you're not going to be happy about it. But it seems more likely that it's something to do with children. It's not really your issue, so you don't know whether to actually step into it. It seems very much like this isn't your problem, and if you have got any problems, it's nothing you can't handle. There is some unfinished business here though. You can survive this. That's my glory again, a card. You will survive. There will be happiness and celebration, so it may be that there's an anniversary, like I say, of somebody's birthday, but it's time to go. It's time for you to walk away and release this heavy burden you've been carrying. The truth will be told, and you will find peace of mind. All you can do for now is chop wood, draw water, and the messages will come, possibly from afar, possibly in secret. But there is a loyal heart here, someone who is very, very loyal, or you to them. Chiron, healing. That's what we're doing, we're healing. We're healing over old wounds. Number 8. So, the wound is the place where the light will enter. So Spirit has this way of making you suffer like hell and then coming and healing you. And that's what your card is about. Limbo, Groundhog Day, getting up and having his liver picked out every single day, and then the gods heal it, and he goes through all that again every day. Healing must take place before you're able to heal and deal with your matter. Chiron is not a place but a comet in a unique orbit that travels through the entire zodiac over 51 years. So if you're anywhere near 51, you'll know. Chiron is the Greek word for man-horse. So those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. Chiron was the centaur, the wisest of all creatures, was the wounded healer and self-enlightened shaman. He was wounded in the flank, so the man with the limp, and was almost crippled, but was rehabilitated from his wound and sickness to pursue the healing arts through the guidance of Apollo, the god of light. For astrologers, Chiron is a special purpose as a bridge between the inner and the outer planets, a bridge between animal and human, the wisdom that lies in both life forms. In the chart, Chiron place shows transition linking the mundane to the extraordinary, so your life is about to change. This heavenly body takes us on a journey of our darkness, where we pass through to the next side with strength we did not realise we had, so you will survive as we pass through that black place. So someone passed or will pass, and you will go through that dark night. Chiron has a relationship to the two-sided astrological signs of Vega, which is health and physical well-being, and Sagittarius, consciousness, spiritual well-being. Chiron lords over matters of health, illness and disease, especially how they relate to your personal journey through life. One must see darkness before they see light. One must experience sickness before the lasting health. Chiron also represents resurrection, so Easter possibly Sunday, and has a relationship to the Christ figure and the wounded healer. This is great transformation. Therefore, in many ways, you are rising from the swamp. Chiron's energy says that once we are able to heal ourselves, we can also take that gift and learn how to restore others. We can mend our wounds when we embrace the process and understand the gift of illness or dysfunction. Chiron is also an expert in alchemy, which gives us the ability to transform the mundane into the marvellous. Chiron is blending of energies of Saturn and Uranus, meaning don't throw out the old. There is wisdom there, but you should also embrace the bold and the new. In keeping with this, Chiron also governs quantum physics, medicine and astrology. When this card turns up in a reading, it indicates health matters or issues of medical nature may be of concern. This matter may have to do with health concerns, most especially any emotional healing that is needed. It is time you may find yourself visiting, having interactions with health facilities or a place that has to do with healing of the body, mind and spirit. This is also a time of teaching and learning, so schools may figure in. Certain sorrows of the deep past will resurface, so be careful of repeating old patterns. These will tend to resurface unless faced directly, and if not faced, that pain will continue. This is an awakening where you can resolve things. Chiron is the key, and this card says that you have the key to open the right doors at your asking. To do this, you will have to work with the wounded or downtrodden in some way. So if this is true, it is now time to save yourself and at the same time save others. This is the bridge between the tangible and the intangible, shamanism, facing yourself and your shadow side. Journeys, the higher mind, religious ideas, heeding the call, deep listening, being bold, a journey through darkness, spiritual growth after abandonment, a difficult or painful passage, deep inner healing, therapy, having to seek medical aid quickly and unexpectedly, medical tests, homeopathic medicines, chiropractors, spine, bones and also organs. The need to heal or be healed. A wounding of trust, accidents, falls, someone getting hurt, feeling the pain of others, healing or teaching others via your own pain, empathy, kindness, duty, responsibility. So someone close to you may have lost someone or feel heartbroken or abandoned, and you may have to realise that maybe you caused that. Kindness, duty, responsibility, unnecessary worry, what you do as a routine, tedium, jobs in connection with self-healing, publishing in the areas of alternative health, traditional medicine, home remedies, or learning about health's benefits for the natural world. Writing, being out in nature, the colours green, brown and survival. This is a healing process, contemplation, medicine, illness, grief and redemption. So if you cause this grief, you need to seek forgiveness. So apologise. Thanks for listening.